And I remember being in the 6th grade, 7th grade, around about the bar mitzvah age, and being with the rabbi, my class of whatever, a dozen people, boys and girls, and we came to the sanctuary, and the rabbi had all of us go on the bima, and he said to the girls, he said, okay, this is the last time that you guys can be on the bima. When you have your bat mitzvah, you will no longer be clean because you will become a woman. And the roles of the woman and the roles of the men are different. One is not better than another. The man's role is to pray. The woman's role is to carry on the family traditions. Neither is more important than the other, but both together. And I remember, I was young. I remember this conversation, which is why when we talk about the women reading and the men, whatever, and the services, I don't care. This is really not, I can be a strong matriarch of my family without some of this, the religious aspect of it, because it's all of it. You need everything.
Mainly, I think the synagogue, and this is just my personal opinion, needs to go towards a more progressive stance. And Sephardic Judaism has its own specific beliefs, but as times change, I think these beliefs can certainly be amended and can be changed to reflect the current state of how the world is. I think a lot of it starts with allowing interfaith marriages to be recognized at the synagogue, as well as women reading from the Torah and being bat mitzvahed truly as they are in other synagogues around the country and around the world. I think those are the first two big issues that the synagogue faces, and how they handle those issues are going to be really reflected upon how the synagogue exists in the next 20 to 40 years.
I can see this rabbi attracting these young kids. I call them kids, the 40s and 30s and 20s. He's very energetic, and he made a comment. I was on the search committee that hired him, and one of the comments he made during the interview was that something like a synagogue is not for prayer; it's for community. And his intention is going to be to bring these people to the synagogue, not for prayers, but for different types of programs that will appeal to the young Jewish couples in Atlanta and relate to them in that fashion. And then down the road, our synagogue will possibly have two types of services. One, the traditional one we've always had, but then on the Shabbat, the rabbi would have a different service for this young generation, one that might only last an hour or an hour and a half, if that long, and have the type of service that these kids want rather than the type of service we're having now.